an issue, then they all artificial. And I can never diss you, but I will dismiss you straight to your face. Nah, I ain't got no manners, and these brothers got no standards. That's why he can't stand you. Always got your hand out for a handout. Can't stand on your own too. How you gonna stand out? I bet you missed the point. What a disappointment, like a missed appointment. Never indirect, but yo.
What up, y'all? What up? What up, dog? What up, dog? Jackie Faye, Sierra's on the phone. If y'all don't remember that is from the iconic Sierra Goodies, the music video. Welcome, y'all. How are y'all doing on today? How are y'all doing? Hopefully, y'all are doing good. I'm sorry. I'm not running too late. I think I would have ran a little bit later if I would have added videos to this live. So just let y'all know, no video clips today. Straight pictures and commentary. Didn't have the time today. Today has been a extremely busy day. I've been extremely busy all week, to really kind of be honest with y'all. I think I did get one day to chill out and relax and get my life together. But for the most part, full steam ahead. Y'all might see me eating. I'm eating empanadas. Shout out. Empanadas. Shout out to my cousin Quasi. Shout out to Culture. Amazing food. Hold on, y'all. I have to check YouTube because I checked Facebook and then I checked YouTube though. Let's see if we're live and if everything is going. If everything is going. Okay, so everything is good. So y'all, I didn't even put a title to let y'all know who we gonna be talking about today, because I literally just got in probably like between 25 and 30 minutes ago. So I am literally at the mercy of the Shade Room, Neighborhood Talk, and the rest of them. All right, so y'all, we are going to talk about briefly these topics because a lot of these topics I am discussing in great detail on the podcast. But before we get into anything, if you are on YouTube, please like this video, comment down below, and hit subscribe. We're on the road to 1K subscribers. Shout out to my upper elites, aka my notification squad. I live for each and every last one of you guys. All of my Facebook people that watch on Facebook, please share this video and like this post. I'm thirsty, y'all. The whole reason why we're here today, EDS Squad After Dark, available on all podcast platforms. New episode coming tonight. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. I've been so busy this week. EDS Squad After Dark was not about to come out this week. Like, literally. Like, I literally was like yesterday, I was like, okay, I have an hour and some change. Let me do the podcast, at least most of it, and then I can finish the rest before I go to bed. And that's basically what I did. So, y'all have an episode this week, a good one, a crazy one, but a episode nonetheless. Anybody that's not subscribed to EDS Squad TV, please hit that subscribe button. If you are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, we are coming out with new content this summer. And speaking of this summer, Eli's Hour of Power is currently in production. Tired. That's all I can say, but I'm excited about Eli's Hour of Power. Definitely excited. All podcast platforms that'll be on YouTube in visual form. So stay tuned for that this summer. I think next week I will tell you guys the release date of episode 1. But without further ado, let's get into the craziness. Let's do something fun. Let's start off with something good. Onika is back. Onika is back. All right, so that post that y'all see on your screen is from Monday, I believe. Onika surprised everybody, put up a picture, and just put Friday. Speaking of the picture, let's get into the picture real quick. So y'all see she wearing Crocs, right? Y'all heard that Crocs, especially in that color, the pink color, they tripled in sales. So my girl, she's still selling. She ain't just selling records. She's selling orders. She's selling everything, everything. But she went live last night, y'all, and she announced that she was going to re-release "Beam Me Up, Scotty." This time for streaming services. 12 years old. "Beam Me Up, Scotty" is, yeah, itty bitty piggy. I get crazy. Still I rise. Stop playing. Stop playing with my girl. And she also released 3 tracks. But let me tell y'all my favorite one. Fractions. Go hard. Fractions goes hard. My girl is not playing with the girl. She's not playing. And this is the type of Nicki I love. I love the Nicki talking your shit, that gutter shit, that trap. I live for it. The beat, the production, the flows, plural. I live for it all. Not only did she release Fractions, a new record, she also released Seeing Green with Drake and Lil Wayne. And then she also released a song called Crocodile Teeth, the remix with her and Skilling Bang. All 3 tracks are absolutely amazing. I live for each and every last one of them. They all give me different vibes, and they give me something different, each one of them. And I live for every last one. So shout out to Nicki. Shout out to Beam Me Up, Scotty. What a time to be alive. What a time. What a time. Speaking of new music, not only did Nicki drop something, J. Cole, he dropped his album, The Off Season. Let's get into that. I listened to it, y'all, and let me just say, J. Cole is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. I don't care what nobody says. Fight me on it. Don't give a damn. He's the GOAT of this shit. Every record is good. But my favorite is 95 South. I absolutely live for 95 South. I love Amari. And I also like the Climb Back too. Like I love the whole album, but those 3 amazing records. Shout out to J. Cole. Not only did J. Cole, he wasn't the only person that released today. The Migos, they also released the single as well. Let me see if I can pull it up. It's called Straightening. I listened to a fraction of it. I really couldn't get into it, but I love the beat. You know, you can get me with a beat for the most part. A good, clean, sickening beat. So the Migos probably, I'm gonna check it out. Fingers crossed that they did their thing. It seems so that they had done their thing. So that's pretty much it on my new music segment. um, I, I did have the clip. See, it's been a long day, y'all. Been a long day. Speaking of music, not only did new music come out, we also have an anniversary. We have an anniversary. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat all day. Bear with me, y'all. Happy 20 years, Survivor. 20 years. What's your favorite song? What's your favorite song on Survivor? Mine's, I have a lot. If y'all don't know me, I'm like a Destiny Child stan. I'm not even a fan, I'm a stan. Don't come from any one of these three, or we gonna have issues. But some of my favorite records on there is I love me some Bootylicious. I love the remix. I kind of like the remix a little bit more. No shade. Rockwalla was the producer. Missy, like, come on. Why wouldn't you like the remix? Another favorite of mine is Nasty Girl. I love Apple Pie a la Mode. Fancy is don't play with me with Fancy. Just that first 15 seconds of Fancy. You know what? I might get copyrighted a little bit, but that's fine. I'm only gonna play the first 15 seconds of Fancy, so y'all understand why I stand not only for this group, but just stand for the production of the record. Stand for I just stand. Now, wouldn't this beat get you hyped? All right, I'm not trying to get copyrighted. Don't get me shut down. But like that song, like the first 15 seconds is giving you what this song is going to give, and I stand. Survivor. In all seriousness, Survivor was a good album. For me, it cemented why I fell in love with Destiny's Child. Even though this album is the first album without Latavia, without Latoya. It was just and with the addition of Michelle Williams. Um, this is an album that people thought was going to fail because of the lineup changing so much, and I knew Beyonce definitely out of everybody had to prove not only that the group can still do their damn thing, but she had to prove that she had to prove the haters because at that time Beyonce was getting it in the press. Beyonce was getting slaughtered. Sis was getting absolutely slaughtered. So this record was a make or break for Destiny's Child as a brand and as a group. And that album went to do amazing things. They got to feed and eat off that album for years before they even came back. They left, did they solo thing, and came back and did Destiny's Fulfilled. But Survivor, to me, chef's kiss of an album. So happy 20th anniversary to Survivor. All right, y'all, let's get into it. Actually, let's start off with this one first, and then we'll segue into that. Meat empanadas are actually divine. Okay, so Ellen DeGeneres is to end her talk show in 2022 after its 19th season. Y'all think it was her decision to leave? Or do you think with all the allegations behind the scenes, NBC was like, baby girl, we live for you. But we gonna have to end this show. We'll keep it cute and let you, announce the show's end. But we can't do it. It's no longer too many complaints. Ratings going down. Morale is going down. It's not looking good. Advertisers is pulling. And that's what I really feel like happened. I don't think Ellen wanted to end yet. I definitely don't. I really think she was told to announce her departure. They wasn't going to renew no contracts. They wasn't going to renew the show. They were just going to. This is all alleged. I don't work in the industry, so I don't know. But this is what I'm thinking. It's just too close for me. Too close. The timeline is too close for me to think that she literally sat with this, thought about it, and agreed to. Excuse me, y'all. Agreed to do her thing. So for all the Ellen fans, I know you might be a little sad. I'm indifferent, especially if the accusations are true that she was treating her employees horribly. Girl, I really can't see it for you like that. But with the possible bad news or good news, depending on where you stand, we may have a replacement for Ellen. We may have a replacement for Ellen. Sources at NBC Universal reportedly considering Tiffany Haddish to be the new face of daytime TV following Ellen DeGeneres' exit. What do y'all think of Tiffany Haddish? What do y'all think of her becoming a daytime talk show host? I'm sorry that I'm smacking your ears, y'all. I am hungry. I have not eaten all day. How do y'all feel? I mean, for me personally, we can get a cute, little talk show for Tiffany Haddish. It'd be cute. Um, Tiffany Haddish is definitely well loved in the industry. She's well liked. She has infectious personality that people that probably don't know her or don't know of her work, I really think she'll be able to branch out and expand her fan base and her horizons. Because I mean, being on a talk show, and I'm pretty sure being like the sole host of a talk show is a lot. So I can only imagine, but I think Tiffany has what it takes. I think she would do an amazing job, honestly. And I'm interested to see it. I really am. I really am. So fingers crossed that she actually negotiations go through and she actually gets it. Since we talking about Onika, I guess the battle of the Rihanna Navy and the Barbs, the war's over. Because on y'all screens, y'all can see just as well as they that Nicki and Rihanna are following each other on Instagram. So that's good news. I'm always here for women, especially women of color, getting along. And hopefully we get some new music from this. Because their last record is absolutely out of this world amazing, which that record is. They need a follow up. Y'all need Rihanna, Nicki, y'all need a follow up because y'all just need a follow up. I mean, come on. Pink Friday was the last time y'all collabed, and it was Fly, and Fly is an amazing record, but we need a follow up. So hopefully, them following each other means that they're cool, which means that they will be able. They hopefully will work together in the future. Child, you going to jail. You're going to jail forever. So apparently, Nipsey Hussle's murderer, Eric Holder, um, he ain't trying because he definitely got the trial pushed back to the end of the year. He switched attorneys at the last minute, and there was some other stuff that they had to reshuffle and realign, and yeah. I mean, it's prologuing the inevitable. I'm sorry, I'm spitting and shit. It's prolonging the inevitable for me. Like, you're going to jail. You're not getting out. Like, you're currently in jail. You're not getting out. Let me say that. You're not getting out of jail. Like, you did it. So, child. Congratulations are in order for Felicia Rashad, the living legend, Felicia Rashad. She is announced as the Dean of Howard University's College of Fine Arts. So basically, Felicia Rashad is she took the position as the dean of the College of Fine Arts at Howard University. She's slated to start in July. And it's dope. Like, that's dope. Like, imagine going to Howard University. Your major is acting or anything that has to do with fine arts, and you find out that your dean is the living legend, Felicia Rashad. Like, that is so dope to me. And like I said in my podcast, I just feel like more celebrities, more legends in the acting field, in the entertainment field, should, go to the HBCUs. And if you don't want to be the dean, offer a class, offer your expertise. It's a great way of giving back. So shout out to Howard University. Shout out to Felicia Rashad. And I already know y'all about to be lit at Howard University. So shout out to her. Okay. I'm gonna do these topics quick because I'm tired. Before I get into this, I'm tired, y'all. Not only was I all doing everything under the sun, I also got my vaccine at the first dose. My arm is sore. Other than that, I just feel tiredness. They said you're gonna feel tiredness. You're gonna feel like you've been doing a lot of shit. And granted, I have been doing a lot of shit today, but I was tired basically as soon as I got out of Walgreens, because that's where I got my vaccine. Basically, after I walked out of Walgreens, it was a wrap. It wasn't bone tired, but you definitely felt like, ooh, I've been chilling all day. Mind you, y'all, that was at like 11, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. But anyhow, Laverne Cox takes over as E's red carpet host after Juliana Rancic's departure. So Juliana Rancic, she departed. E's red carpet. She decided to just be low key. I think she moved with her husband and her children and her family, and she's been doing it for a really long time. So I think she want to do something fresh. So now Laverne Cox is taking over, which I am excited. This is water, y'all. I drink like two or two and a half of these a day. I'm a water fiend. How do y'all feel about Laverne Cox taking over? I think it's dope. First off, always here for one of my LGBTQ brothers and sisters doing the damn thing. First and foremost. And second, I like Laverne Cox. Like, it's been a minute since I've seen her in anything, She was a part of Orange is the New Black, a multiple Emmy nominee. So shout out to her. She definitely deserves it. She also replied, "See you on the E red carpet. Shout out to Juliana Rancic. Thank you for setting such a high standard for years of grace, class, and style. Thank you for always being so amazingly kind and generous whenever our paths have crossed. Sending you much love on your new chapter." So yeah, shout out to Laverne Cox. And shout out to and with Juliana Rancic, I definitely am interested to see what she does next because I don't think she's just going to quit cold turkey. I think she has something else up her sleeve. So I'm definitely excited to see where that comes. What comes next from Drew? Let's get into it. Okay. When I was a little girl, I had a rag doll. The only doll I ever owned. Dun, 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 dun. Shout out to Tina Turner, Jay-Z, and LL Cool J, who have been or who will be, excuse me, inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Three amazing pillars, not only in the music industry, but in the African American community at large. Tina Turner goes without saying, living legend, iconic. Only right for her to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Jay-Z, one of the best to ever do it, one of the best illest MCs. Shout out to Jay-Z, LL Cool J, a pioneer, one of the many pioneers of, the rap movement, hip hop in large. Definitely deserves this. Shout out to Tina Turner and Jay-Z. Other inductees, just in case you guys like other different types of music. We also have Carole King, the Go-Go's, the Foo Fighters, Todd Rundgren, Charlie Patton, Kraftwerk, Gil Scott-Heron, Billy Preston, Randy Rhoads, and Clarence Avant. So, like I said, congratulations to all of those inductees. Um, Shout out to Tina Turner, Jay-Z, and LL Cool J. All right, let's get into the next story. Okay, I already did that one, y'all. I'm about to play a song for y'all. Hold on one second. While y'all look up at this picture, this is what we about to be talking about for a little bit. I'm not gonna spend too much time because I talk about the whole topic in full on my podcast, EDS Squad After Dark. Make sure y'all have your notifications on because it will be dropping 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here's what you need to know about. Okay, hold on, y'all. And we slept the night away. Upon now we can turn back the hands of time. Yes, we still love this moment. We forgot to face one simple fact. We both belong to someone else. As we slept Child, child, child. Who Portia, baby doll? Like I said, I'll get into it in full. Now, y'all already know the story. I'm about to get into it deeply. Basically, Portia has announced not only a relationship and engagement with Simon Guabadia, who is currently married, but in the process of getting a divorce from her castmate, and now we know, not friend, Fallon Guabadia, who is a who wasn't, I don't know if she's going to be on the new season, but she was on the previous season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Child, all I have to say is anybody that is, oh, get it, Portia. Yes, Portia. Yes, Portia, you did that. Yes, Portia, get that money. Yes. Please let yourself be known so we can all know that you have a possibility of stealing bitches' men. Now, Portia, this is my thing with you. Oh, me and Fallon, we're not friends. This is why reality TV is eventually going to fizzle out and be done with. And I mean reality TV within the scope of the Love and Hip Hops, the Real Housewives of Atlanta's, the Growing Up Hip Hops. The list goes on and on and on. Because Fallon was introduced to the show by you. Y'all had multiple scenes together. You hung out at her house, etc. But you're telling us that you're not friends, but on the camera and on our TV screens, it's showing us two bitches that are friends. Like, I'm not about to be a friend with. If I'm a. Okay, sis, you're not friends. Okay, I'll give you that. You're still fucked up in the situation because, yeah, you didn't have a friendship, but y'all had at least a relationship, a working relationship. Y'all were co-workers. Y'all spent a lot of time together as being co-workers. So, do I believe that you and Fallon aren't friends? Yeah, that could be true. But do I believe that you and Fallon never was on that road to that? That's a lie. And the two times you're coming to somebody's house, you're sharing multiple things, y'all talking about things. You're building a relationship. You're building a friendship. And then we got some bitches out here talking all this shit, dragging Portia. When they're not to be trusted either around husbands and boyfriends, etc. Kenya, let's not we forget you were accused of trying to get with Phaedra's ex-husband Apollo, which culminated in that iconic read from Phaedra to you. You can't talk, sis. At all. Cause you were in men that are not available to you. You were in men's face as well. So don't want to hear it from you. A lot of people chimed in once this, news came out. It was the talk of the week, yeah. The talk of the week. The reason why I'm being so lackadaisical is, like I said, I turn up on the podcast. So if you want to see me turned up, you know, the podcast drops at 11 p.m. So I digress. Nene clapped back as well. She chimed in. I didn't watch the show, so this is the man that was on the show with that girl. Oh shit. Now I see what y'all saying. Ouch. Because it doesn't make sense, girl. You're in scenes with her. You're over this girl's house, but you're telling us that you're not friends with her. Like that's gonna justify you sleeping with him. It's just weird. It's too close for comfort. It gives me a lot. Portia, until you do right, I got until I gotta do them three fingers. Until you do right. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Until you do right by Fallon, everything everything you do, sis. Until you do right. Because it's a mess. It literally is a mess. All of that culminated to this. Portia lands a 3 special Bravo. Excuse me. She lands a 3-part Bravo special. Child. It's just a mess. Literally is a mess. You can't start off a relationship like this. And now y'all talking about y'all engaged. Y'all only been quote unquote dating for a month, which I don't believe. I believe that she was messing with him towards the end of her relationship with Fallon. You can say I'm a liar. You can say I'm bugging. I'm tripping. I'm doing the most. I'm saying the most. But just the evidence that I've been shown, it doesn't add up with the time frame. The time frame and the information I'm getting doesn't make sense to me. So the only thing I can really think of is that she's lying and she's trying to save face. But sis, if you are pregnant, because there is a rumor that you are pregnant. If you are in fact pregnant, we will know exactly when this relationship started. So I don't understand why y'all celebrities lie. I don't get it, but that's neither here nor there. So, like I said, Portia, we will find out. We will find out. We will. I'm gonna wrap this up today with this loser. So, I talked about this last week with CJ So Cool. And Royalty breaking up. Mother's Day, they met up with each other. He showered her with gifts. She took them. I don't know. That part is still weird to me, and I'm still trying to get to the bottom of that because that gives me we're gonna get back together eventually. Because if I'm really mad at you and I'm really done, I don't want nothing from you, girl. By the that time that he gave you those gifts, y'all probably was beefing for like a week or two. It's too early, too early, too soon. It's giving. I'm taking you back. It's giving. I'm taking you back. Now he's beefing with I Am Zoe because Zoe, like any normal, rational adult with a brain and a mind for themselves, would see this bullshit as for what it is, utter bullshit. And he called you out. He called you out. He called royalty out. He called both of y'all out for the bullshit. And of course, as usual, you can never take. You can never take. Anytime a dude, a theme, anybody has anything to say about you, you can never take. You can never take. You get online, you get in front of all of these little kids. Oh, he's a hater. Nobody is hating on you, CJ. I really want you to get that in your head. Nobody is hating on you because you may have all of that stuff, but I'm pretty sure you're miserable. You have that big ass house, but you're by yourself. Right now, he's cloud chasing the fuck out of this situation. Going in people's lives. He was in Nicki Minaj's live last night, asking to somebody to get royalty back. Like, Nicki don't even probably know you, let alone care about you and what's going on with you when you caused it. But everybody else is cloud chasing when they mention your name. But you literally was on Nicki Minaj's live last night, cloud chasing the fuck out of this situation. This is my last time talking about CJ for two reasons. One, I don't give a fuck about CJ. And two, because I'm just tired of, I'm sick of these bitches. And yeah, you're a bitch ass nigga. I'm tired of these bitches doing all of this fuck shit, but then get on social media and placate to their subscribers of what. That's why I know his fan base is of little kids. Because, like I said, any adult, mature adult, with a mind and a brain of their own, they're not influenced, they're not swayed by money, they're not swayed by things. An adult with a mature mind and a mind of their own will look at CJ, see a video, a clip, and already know what he's about. He's a narcissist. He's emotional as fuck. He wears his emotions on his sleeve. It's CJ. I don't have nothing for you. There's nothing. I'm done. There's nothing because you're just it's far going at this time. And I don't like to write people off and all of that stuff, but too far gone. The money, the popularity, the fame is all in his head at this point. And usually when all of that is in somebody's head, you really can't get through them. They have to fall on their own. They have to fall naturally. They have to fall with life. And just be careful what you say about people that are less fortunate than you, because karma is really a bitch, and karma is like really in like accelerated and just a monster in this day and age. And you don't want to end up the way you're literally dragging everybody that has not made the same money as you and that does not have the same lifestyle as you. Just be careful, because baby, when that fall happens, it ain't gonna be cute at all. And the thing is to not relish in the person fall. It's really a life lesson that God can give you this stuff, but He could also take it away. You know, I like giving lessons. So that's our show today, y'all. I ended before time. I already told you that I was not gonna go over an hour. I am tired. It has literally been a long day. But before I go, I would be remiss if I get on this platform. Excuse me, y'all. And know that one of my LGBT brothers has been taken from us. Such a violent, cruel, disgusting way. He was this man. He's only 20 years old. He only was 20 years old. Very, very nice looking man. He was killed and beheaded by his brother and two men in his family because he was gay. He tried to leave Iran. He's from Iran. He tried to leave with his boyfriend, but he didn't make it in time. This hurts my heart for a lot of different reasons. But the most important part, a lot of countries are not like ours. And seeing this put a lot of things in perspective for me. First, how grateful I am that I live in a country where I can express myself, even though, let's not get it twisted, United States of America is not apples and roses and sunshine for the LGBT community, but way better off than some of the other countries in this world. And it just told me not to take anything for granted, because there's people in this world that will literally kill me for me being me. Like literally murder me for me being me. And it's sad. It's heartbreaking that someone's sexuality literally makes or break their life. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Ali Reza Fazali Monferred. Monferred. Let's take a moment of silence for him. Ooh, alrighty, y'all. So that's the show. Hopefully, you guys had an amazing time. I'll be back next Friday in a new location. I'm going on a mini vacay next week, and the show will be the time is iffy, but we will definitely have a show. I'm bringing it. I'm bringing my equipment on the road. On the road again. On the road again. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Before we go, let me just run it down. If you are part of my YouTube community, please like this video, comment down below, and subscribe. All my people that are on my Facebook page, if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, it is EDS Squad TV on YouTube. Please, please, please subscribe. EDS Squad After Dark, the reason why we are here tonight, is available on all podcast platforms, and it will be dropping tonight. A new episode will be dropping tonight. The episode is an hour and a half long, so make sure you guys have a good enough time to, because I'm telling you, a lot of the stuff is intermingled, so just make sure you have a little bit of time. If you're cleaning your house, throw it on. Do what you got to do. If you are a part of my Facebook community, please share this video and like this post, y'all. And last but not certainly least, Eli's Hour of Power, which is currently in production, is coming out this summer. I just finished episode 2 with my cousin. Amazing, amazing time. I cannot wait for you guys to see the episode. You guys are going to love it. Next week, I will be giving you guys the release date of Eli's Hour of Power. I am excited. So there's that. Other than that, that's it, y'all. Again, like I said, I had a great time with you guys tonight, as usual. I will see you guys next week. Stay safe. I live for you guys. I love each and every last one of you guys. And I'll check you guys on the next one. Peace.
Real is the issue, then they all artificial. And I can never dish you, but I will dismiss you straight to your face. Nah, I ain't got no manners, and these brothers got no standards. That's why he can't stand you. Always got your hand out for a handout. Can't stand on your own too. How you gonna stand out? I bet you missed the point.